Welcome to chair yoga. You'll need a braided rope, clothesline, or a hand towel, and a tennis ball or a water bottle. So go ahead and put this on pause for a second, get those 2 items for yourself, and then come on back to me. So we're going to start our practice with some very, very, very important footwork. We always forget about our bottoms of our feet. That has a lot of blood flow, a lot of blood vessels, a lot of muscles that we need to pay attention that we don't pay attention to. So I want you to take and grab your tennis ball, sit in your chair, on the edge of your chair in mountain pose. Okay, make sure that your feet are in line with your knees and that your spine is straight, your core is engaged, and you're pulling your shoulders backwards and everything is tightened. And from here, I want you to take your tennis ball underneath your right foot, and I want you to place it underneath your toes, and I want you to wrap your toes around that ball and then release that wrap. Squeeze that ball and release it. Where your toes meet the foot, go ahead and roll side to side and massage and open that area up. Bring it back to the ball of your foot. Hold that in place on the ball of your foot, and then go ahead and rotate it in a circle in one direction, and then go ahead and rotate it in the other direction. Hold it still, and then go ahead and roll it to your arch of your foot. Hold it there for that pressure point, wherever that may be. Maybe you want it inside, maybe you want it kind of on the outside of your inner arch. Go ahead and roll and massage that inner circle, maybe opposite direction, and then up and down. Roll it to your heel and hold it there for that pressure point. Go ahead and roll wherever you want to do. Circle it in one direction, other direction, maybe you want to go up and down. Hold it still and then go heel to toe. And get every part of your foot, edge of your foot, center of your foot, and inner foot. Go ahead and stop that. Switch it to your other foot. Remember, you're in mountain pose, no slouching of the shoulders, none of that. Go ahead and grab that foot, those toes with that ball, squeeze it and release. Squeeze and release. Where your toes meet the foot, go ahead and roll that, massage that side to side, or maybe up and down, whatever you want to do. Stop that rolling action, bring it to the ball of your foot, hold it there, core's engaged, spine straight, and put some motion into that. Maybe circle it one direction and then the other, or maybe you want to go up and down. Hold it still, roll it to your arch, hold it there. Maybe you want to go more into your arch in the inside, or maybe on that little outside of your arch. Wherever it is, hold it in that arch. Go ahead and put some motion into that. Circle it in one direction and in the opposite direction. And maybe you want to go up and down. Make sure you get the edge of your foot now. And roll it to your heel. Hold it to your heel and put some motion into that in each direction. Go ahead and roll it heel to toe. Perfect. Get every part of your foot, inner part of your foot, outer part of your foot, and hold it still and get rid of it. Perfect. Let's just toss that around. Perfect. Yeah, cat's going around here. Okay, grab that rope. Mountain pose. Make sure your knees are in line with your ankles. Make sure your spine is straight, your core is engaged. Grab that rope or that hand towel. Very important. Finger and thumb, and pull those palms outward. You can do this with a hand towel as well. Pulling those shoulder blades together, engage that core, and just breathe here. Don't let those knees go inward. Nice mountain pose. Inhale and exhale here. Go ahead and draw that rope to your chest, and then extend it out. Go ahead and draw it in and extend it out. Bring that rope or hand towel above your head. Don't drown those ears. Extend those arms out, finger and thumb and palms are out. Bring that rope down to your chest, make it taut, and bring it up over your head. Bring it back down and bring it back up. Lengthen that spine, tighten that core, root those sit bones into the chair and the soles of your feet against the floor. And side bend to your right. Stretching out that rib cage. If this is good for you here, hold it here. Or maybe extend wider and dip it more. And maybe look at that ceiling. And then bring it back to gaze center and up to center. Inhale here and exhale. Go ahead and finger and thumb again. Keep that finger and thumb, palms are out, and pulse that rope. Perfect. Engage those arm muscles, engage those shoulders in your core. Hold that rope taut and breathe. Side bend the opposite direction. If this is good for you here, stay here. Otherwise, look at that ceiling and dip lower. Gaze is forward center and bring it up. Bring that rope behind or towel behind the head. Don't chin to chest. Keep it right on up. Plug those shoulders and that core tight. And hold that rope taut or the hand towel. Bring that rope up and drop it to the floor or drop it to the floor next to you or on your thighs. I want you to shrug those shoulders up and release those shoulders. Shrug them up and release. Roll those shoulders forward and in reverse. Sway those arms up over your head and stretch those arms. Don't drown your shoulders. Keep those shoulders away from your ears. Active fingers, spread those fingers. From here, if you would like, I want you to close your eyes, work for balance. Close those eyes, engaging your soles of the foot into the floor, engaging your sit bones. Coming to active hands prayer. Keep those fingers spread apart. And go ahead and close those fingers together. I want you to inhale and look up towards the ceiling with your eyes closed if you would like. And exhale, chin to chest. You can do the sequence with your eyes open. Back to neutral center. If your eyes are closed, keep them there. Otherwise, open up your eyes and hinge at the elbows and thumbs. Try to kiss the back of your head. No chin to chest. Keep that nice straight spine and that neutral neck. Opening up those elbows and kissing those elbows. Lengthening your arms up over your head into prayer. Opening those eyes. And exhale, bring those prayer hands to your forehead. Go ahead and make sure those elbows are high. And then bring those prayer hands to your heart. Elbows are high. Let those elbows relax and kiss the sides of your ribs. Bring those elbows up and bring them down. One more up and bring them down. Interlace those fingers. Bring those arms out. Spine is straight. Engage your core. Flip those palms away. Elbows are bent. Press those arms away. Lengthen those arms. Flip those palms towards you into prayer. Back to your heart. Elbows are high. Eyes are open. Go ahead and torso turn to your right. And torso turn to your left. Spine is straight. Coming back to center. Bring those hands down and just roll those shoulders in reverse and forward, wherever you want to do. Shake it out. Tap those knees out, legs out. Okay. Coming back to your perfect mountain pose. I want you to inhale, sway those arms up. Exhale, prayer hands to your heart. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to your knees. From here, I want you to move your feet closer in so it's not a perfect mountain pose. Pulling those shoulder blades together. Inhale, lift up on your toes. And exhale, lower. Inhale, back up to mountain. And extend those legs back into perfect mountain. Kiss the soles of your feet together. Open up those knees. Lengthen your spine. Press those inner thighs open. Looking up at the ceiling. And chin to chest. Back to neutral gaze. Pressing those knees open. Looking to your right. Looking to your left. Back to center. Releasing that pose. Crossing your right leg over. Make sure your left is stabilized. Point your toe towards you. Lengthen that spine. Press down with that knee, hip opener. And then forward fold slightly, straight spine. Back up. Come to prayer hands. And forward fold, half lift here. Extend those prayer hands over those legs and really forward fold. Bring it back up to your shin and bring it back to mountain. Tap it all out. Other side, stabilize that bottom foot. Flex that toe, lengthen that spine, root that foot into the earth, pulling shoulder blades together, engage that core, and press that knee down and release it. Press that knee down, forward fold, half lift as you're pressing that knee, and then bringing it back up, coming into prayer. And forward fold. Extend those arms over the chin. And back up to mountain. Tap it all about. With your hands on your thighs, I want you to press those sit bones into the chair and press the soles of your feet into the floor. Engaging your core muscles, pulling those shoulders back. And inhale, come to prayer hands. And exhale, half lift. On your next inhale, your right arm crosses over, lengthens, palm is out. Inhale, left hand is on your hip. If this is good for you here, stay here, looking at that hand. Maybe we can dip it down a little bit more. Maybe we can open it up, that shoulder. Maybe we can come into a bind, bring that hand that was on your hip behind your small of your back. Maybe we can bring it up and open. And then bring it back down, back to mountain. Shoulder shrugs up and down in opposite direction. Lengthen that arm. Bring that opposite hand on the hip and dip it down. Lengthen that spine. Open it up. Look at that ceiling. Maybe we can go a little bit further. Maybe we can bring that hand for a bind. Soft bind behind that spine. Or lengthen that arm up and look at that ceiling. And bring it back out of it. Take a nice deep breath. That was a lot of stretching. Inhale here and exhale.